Hi, my name is Barbara Gerstenberger and I'm the head of the Working Life Unit in Eurofound. Men and women do not experience work in the same way, unsurprisingly, because men and women do not work in the same sectors, in the same occupations, in the same workplaces. Only 1/5 of us work in gender-balanced workplaces where the shares of women and men are roughly equal. Now, the European Working Conditions Survey shows that mixed occupations, those where one gender accounts for at least 40% of total employment, these gender-mixed occupations show better job quality in several dimensions and also smaller differences between men and women in those dimensions. And this is good for gender equality because it means that working conditions for men and women are more equal. But the clearest link between gender segregated labor markets and gender inequality is the gender pay gap. The gender pay gap stood at 12.7% in the EU in 2022, and that means that women earned 12.7% on average less per hour than men. Female-dominated sectors are typically characterized by lower wages. Take the example of health professionals or personal care workers. But pay is just one dimension of job quality. A good job is not just about good levels of pay. A good job also offers good working time quality, a safe physical environment, a supportive social environment, prospects, an acceptable level of work intensity, and the opportunity to use skills and discretion. But also for these other dimensions of job quality, do we see differences between men and women? Women fare better when it comes to working time quality, and this is because they're less likely to work long hours, which means more than 48 hours per week. They're less likely to work unsocial hours, weekends and evenings, and they're less likely to engage in night work. However, they're also less likely to have access to working time flexibility, and that includes the possibility to take 1 hour or 2 off on short notice in order to deal with personal or family issues. However, overall, women still report having a better work-life balance than men, and this is the case across all age groups. Prospects are also different, and here women are at a disadvantage. A lower share of women than men report that their job offers good career prospects, and this is important because the possibility to advance in your career, in your workplace, is associated with higher level of engagement, and higher levels of engagement at work are associated with higher levels of well-being. The last dimension I want to mention is the social environment, and here one element stands out. More women than men report being exposed to adverse social behavior. So that could be because they experience verbal abuse, because they experience unwanted sexual attention, or bullying. And for all these categories, we have more women reporting this than men. And adverse social behavior is a psychosocial risk, and that leads to physical and psychological harms and lower levels of well-being.